And talking about scuba diving, I've personally never scuba dived, but I plan to in the future.
Good, yes.
Yeah, and for you, what's the best part about it? Just going under. What do you feel?
You know, when I first started diving, I have to be honest with you, I was absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified. I got I got certified as in a rock quarry. And I actually encourage, that's great to hear that you're interested in diving. We
Yeah.
want to try to encourage more young people to think about scuba diving and coral reefs and stuff like that because it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
I got certified in this cold rock quarry in Virginia with a couple of my buddies from college. And then the first time I went diving in like an actual ocean outside of, Australia, where I was certified, was in Belize at a study abroad class that I was taking while I was in college.
Yeah.
And we out on the boat and it's crystal clear. You can see the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And it's like 50 feet. And I roll off the back. I hit the water. And you just immediately realize how small you are.
Yeah.
Just in that vast open space floating, at the surface. You're seeing all the fish and it freaked. And then, and my friends will tell this story. They'll laugh at me because the first time we hop in, there was a remora. This is a, kind of specialized fish that prefers to hang out with other pelagic. So you see them on sharks, whale sharks, you see them on whales, sea turtles, things like this.
Yeah.
And they have these suction cups. They like to suction onto you. And it came straight at me, bro. And when I saw that, I kicked at it, I kicked at it with my fin and it juked and came at me again. And I freaked and I screamed to my regulator. It was bubbles. Yeah. And my friends I'll never live that down. But that was my first experience scuba diving. After a while, though, and you get more comfortable with it and you start to recognize what's down there, you recognize that coral or you recognize that fish, you recognize the environment you're in, it becomes a second home to you. And it becomes second nature where you can spend hours underwater and not get bored.
Yeah. Because, I just imagine it to be such a different experience because we're so used to just seeing water being on top of water, but once you go down, it's like a whole different world that's just we really don't experience that much. And I think probably the biggest thing is just you see how big it is, right? Especially if you go in the ocean, you look down, you could see just dark water going for miles and miles, just go. And as we know, there's more water on the earth, there's more oceans than land. So it's crazy how big it actually is and everything that lives in there. And I think we still haven't found everything there is in the ocean. We still haven't discovered the entire ocean. There's still parts still not touched by man at all.
You're correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's crazy. And I also wanted to talk to you about the climate impact on all these oceans. We talked about the protected areas of the coral reef or of certain areas that are protected. And I saw a documentary recently showing the waters that are protected, they're abundant with life and everything is basically, thriving in that area. And just because we have literally left it alone and have just let them do their thing, it has thrived.